Welcome back to another HTFC video. So happy to see you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And today, before we get into the video, I just want to go encourage you to go subscribe to my Instagram. I'm going to start posting almost daily football content on there, clips from these full-length episodes and other really fun content. So if you want to go see some fun football content, please go follow. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and let's get right into it. To be completely honest with you, I am quite sick of this argument, this dispute whether Cristiano Ronaldo at 41 years old should still be playing, or starting for that matter, starting or even playing for the Portugal national team, and especially at this World Cup. That's what a lot of the talk has been about, and especially after Messi's big results, especially against Algeria, the hat trick. Ronaldo's current talent, skill, and ability has been in a lot of question. But again, I'm sick of it because the answer always comes back the same. And it's the same thing for Messi, too. And the truth is, Messi and Ronaldo will be the best options for their national team and will still be able to run the game for their teams until they retire. I just got finished watching the Portugal-Uzbekistan game, where Ronaldo scored 2 goals to respond to all of the Ronaldo haters about, is Ronaldo still up there? And the thing is, I have a few points today that I want to go over about discussing why, in my opinion, there should be no question whether Ronaldo plays or starts for this Portugal national team. I think he starts without a doubt. Reason number one. One of the biggest reasons why I think Ronaldo should still be playing and starting for the Portugal national team is because who are the Portuguese going to get to replace Cristiano Ronaldo? And the obvious answer is Gonçalo Ramos of PSG. Now, Gonçalo Ramos is a good player, but you can't tell me that he should start over Cristiano Ronaldo if he doesn't even start for his own club. Gonçalo Ramos is a striker, but the thing is, he doesn't start because there's a winger that is better at striker than he is at striker. A winger is better at striker than a striker is at striker for PSG. Dembele is obviously the main striker that I'm talking about that plays for PSG, who's actually a winger. And I just think that just goes to show that Gonçalo Ramos, even though he's good from time to time, and the game against Andorra, he was exceptional. He was the main goal scorer for Portugal that game. But the thing is it doesn't matter because Andorra was such a low-rated team, and I get it, Uzbekistan is low-rated as well, but still, Gonçalo Ramos isn't a world-class striker, and I'm not saying Cristiano Ronaldo should still be considered a world-class striker either, but I'm just saying that it should go to show you that Gonçalo Ramos shouldn't start for Portugal if he doesn't even start for his own team because another player is better in his preferred position. That's point number one. Point number two is that I believe that Ronaldo has been getting a lot of hate, and I think a lot of his stats and his performances get taken out of context, especially against the game in between him and DR Congo. That was obviously one of the roughest games that Portugal have had in a long time. But I was so shocked to see that Ronaldo was the one getting all the hate for the I guess it was a draw, but it's considered a loss for Portugal fans like me because DR Congo is a lower rated team and that should have been an easy win for a top 5 rated team like Portugal. But the thing is that if you actually watch the game, you would know that Ronaldo was actually one of the best players on the field. Every time he got the ball, I felt like what Ronaldo was doing with the ball, that it was a successful and it was the right play. Never once, even in the game against DR Congo, did I feel that Ronaldo was dragging this team down, even at 41 years old. And against Uzbekistan today too, when Portugal was actually doing good and they were at the top of their game. Never once did I feel like Ronaldo was holding Portugal back. There was only 1 or 2 chances that Ronaldo missed that he should have made, in my opinion. But the thing is, most strikers would miss those as the first big chance of the game. It's minute 4. chance comes in. It's long for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's a tall guy, so if he's missing it, most strikers are going to miss the long ball coming in as well. And then at the last second of the game, there was a cross that came in that Ronaldo stretched out a little late and he missed. I feel like that was the only chance that Ronaldo definitely should have converted that he missed. But even still, I don't feel like he was dragging the team down. Not once. And when you look at the game against DR Congo, to blame Ronaldo for what was going on is ridiculous because the amount of sheer opportunities and times that Ronaldo got the ball was sad. You see, like he had zero goals, zero assists, zero blah 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 blah. That's because he got the ball like 2-3 times in the entire half, and those 2-3 times, the only options that he was given was a pass back. He beat a few players, got into good positions, but a lot of the time, players on Portugal let him down by not being in the position they're supposed to be in, and that's when I get a little upset, is because you look at the game against DR Congo, blaming Ronaldo instead of other players is ridiculous. Bruno Fernandes, the highest assister per season in the Premier League of all time. In my opinion, the best midfielder in the world. Where was he? In all honesty, he was quite invisible against DR Congo. Vitinha, for most people, the best midfielder in the game. I glaze Vitinha quite often as well. He's a wonderful player. Carried PSG to their second UCL final, winning the league, everything. Vitinha was, in my opinion, PSG's main man. Where was he? João Neves, a very underrated player, almost impossible to take the ball off of. Often gets credit for that, especially against his game against Liverpool. Where was he? And the list goes on. I feel like Ronaldo is one of the only consistent performers for Portugal, and Rafael Leao is. I think that guy gets. This is gonna sound bad, underblamed. Rafael Leao is a wonderful player, but him starting almost every single time for Portugal is a little crazy in my mind. Rafael Leao is an amazing player. When he's at his best, he is a world-class winger. But the thing is, he is so inconsistent. He had a few really good years. He was really good in like 2018, 2019. Then he fell off. He was really good in 2022 and 2023 and fell off. And he scored a goal today against Uzbekistan, an amazing goal, an absolute top bin shot. But the thing is, I don't think he would have done better than Joao Felix did in the first half. I thought Joao Felix's first half was amazing, and even his second half too. His second half was pretty good. And so even to start Rafael Leao over Joao Felix is a little crazy. But still, you have players that are inconsistent like that, not showing up. Bernardo Silva is a completely different player for Man City than he is for Portugal. So to constantly blame Ronaldo, in my opinion, is ridiculous. Point number 3 is that Ronaldo should not have to carry the team like he's being told to. I think Ronaldo is the greatest player of all time. That's my opinion. I can respect Messi fans. I respect Messi. But in my opinion, Ronaldo is the best player of all time. But at 41 years old, he should not be expected to play like 2018 Ronaldo for Portugal. He's done all he can. He's won Portugal a Euros, 2 Nations League, got him into the World Cup, and got him further than Portugal ever has. So for him to now be expected to put up similar performances to he did, I think that's a little just simply unfair to Ronaldo. I think excellence should be the standard, and I think it is the standard for most people. But there's still a lot of people that slander him for not performing like he did against Spain in 2018. Obviously, he's not going to be able to play the same, so don't get mad at him when he doesn't. Because he'll still put in great performances like he did against Uzbekistan. But he's 41 years old now. That should not be the exact standard. And to have so many other players that are considered world class for their clubs, like the Bruno Fernandes, like the João Neves, Vitinha, Bernardo Silva, the list goes on. To have all of those world class players, and Rafael Leao too, to have all those players and to look at Ronaldo for every failure that Portugal has is simply unfair. He's the captain. He is, in my opinion, the GOAT. But he doesn't need to be Superman. I think often both Ronaldo and Messi, both the standard from the opposition fan base often slanders them for not performing like they did in their prime. And I think that is unfair. But I do think that Portugal are getting better. I'm personally rooting for Portugal to win the 2026 World Cup. And I think that if Portugal played like they did against Uzbekistan today, I think that they will win it. The ball movement today from Portugal was outstanding. And I feel like today we didn't have to rely so much on Ronaldo and Conceição. I honestly think that Conceição is honestly one of the best players for Portugal right now, despite all the Vitinhas, Bruno Fernandes. Conceição is one of the only players that consistently shows up for Portugal when he's needed. And he often doesn't even start, too. But Conceição will come on and he will give it his all and he will put in a performance worth noting. But he often flies under the radar. I think Conceição was amazing. And um, I think that Ronaldo, I hope that I convinced you, if you didn't already believe, that Ronaldo should be starting for Portugal. He still has amazing stats. He was the highest rated player against Uzbekistan today. And I understand Uzbekistan isn't the best team. Uzbekistan isn't the Spains or France or Netherlands. But we've seen that Ronaldo can put in good performances and he consistently will continue to try his best. I don't think Ronaldo slows down Portugal whatsoever. So I hope I convinced you that Ronaldo should continue to start for Portugal today. Thank you so much for watching. We put out weekly content like this, high quality football content. So please consider subscribing and liking if you enjoyed this video. It would help us out a ton. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon.